Okay, so this trip almost didn't happen. We were literally running late to the airport because our car started acting up and our flight was at 10 p.m. It was already 8:15. We thought we were done for, but somehow we made it to the airport. And to recover from the stress, we ordered wine on the plane. I got white and my friend got red. We took the whole mini bottles, then we passed out for the entire flight. 1 hour later, we landed in Lima, Peru. And I'm not exaggerating. Lima's airport is one of the most modern airports I've ever seen. So clean, so high-tech, just beautiful. I got very stressed, so I got acne, as you can see. We are waiting for our connection to Cusco, and yes, stress already gave me breakouts, but we made it, so that's what matters.
Hi guys, so we are here waiting. It's almost 4 o'clock in the morning, and we're alone in the gate, and we are waiting for our 6th flight to Cusco, Peru.
Because I want really great pictures. We boarded again, and that's when things got crazy. Flying over the Andes mountains felt unreal. Like, those mountains are so high, it actually looks scary from the plane. My ears were completely blocked. One even hurt. Altitude is no joke here. But finally, we made it to Cusco. The city instantly felt magical. It's very Latin American, but also completely different from anywhere I've been before. We hadn't eaten since the day before lunch, so first up, food. We were on time to get breakfast in our little hotel, and that was the best decision. After that, we headed to our first adventure, a Cusco city tour. We met our guide at the main plaza, which is basically the heart of the city. There's a huge historic cathedral there, and it honestly felt like stepping into another world. One of our stops was these churches and some historical places. I honestly don't remember the history they told us, but it was beautiful. After that, one of our stops was also the Sacsayhuaman, a famous Inca archaeological site known for its massive stone walls. Fun fact, those stones weighed up to 100 tons and were kept so perfectly not even paper fits between them, and no one fully understands how the Incas built it without modern tools. So if you're planning to come to Cusco, you definitely need to start working out, because this is so challenging. But I won't lie, the altitude was destroying me. Headache, nausea, dizziness. Still, the views, worth it.
Después de mí. Ujay kusunchis.
Ujay kusunchis.
Causa ininchista.
Causa ininchista.
Wichayma.
Wichayma.
Uraima.
Uraima.
Chaupima.
Chaupima.
Ujuma.
Ujuma.
Antes que se lo tomen, ¿qué es lo que han dicho tan bonito? Que salud. 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 Hemos dicho tomaremos por lo vivido. Arriba.
Arriba. Abajo.
Al centro y para adentro.
This is the day number 1 in Cusco. I just had like around 8 hours. I landed. We had our first city tour. We visited 7 places, and I just skipped the last 2 because I just can't. It's so much, and I'm so tired. and I'm feeling nauseous and yeah, all of that. So tomorrow we will be going to Machu Picchu, and I'm crossing my fingers that everything will be just fine. I highly recommend to work out before coming to Cusco or Peru at all, if you're going to, visit different mountains, because it's necessary. We ended the tour at a shop with real alpaca wool clothing, and it was so soft, like cloud soft, but also crazy expensive.
Protegida por el Estado peruano. ¿Cómo se obtiene? Solamente por muerte natural, cuando las más grandes aplastan a las más pequeñas, por escasez de comida o por altos niveles de frío, ¿sí? Esta fibra de aquí, amigos, viene a ser la vicuña. Por ejemplo, una pieza de esas está valorizada en 1,500.
We got back to the hotel exhausted. We arrived around midnight, and guess what time we had to wake up? 5 a.m. Next morning, Humantay Lake. The mountain we had to hike was almost 5,000 meters above sea level. My anxiety told me, girl, you can do it. I tried hiking. I made it to 1 kilometer. Honestly, just one. I was out of breath, oxygen low, heart racing. I'm not athletic, but I used to go to the gym 2-3 times per week before flying to Cusco, but that didn't work. So I did what I had to do. I got a horse. Not proud, but also not dead, so we moved. Cuidado. We still had to walk to the last 15 to 20 minutes because the path was too steep for horses, but finally we made it. And honestly, Humantay Lake looks fake, like CGI fake. They call it Mirror of the Andes, and it literally is. The water changes color depending on the season. Winter makes it greener, summer makes it bright turquoise. I stood there thinking, like, my future kids need to know their mom risks her life for this view. That night, our agency messaged us. They found a way to get to Machu Picchu, but we had to wake up at 1 a.m. because protests had blocked the line trains. So instead of a train, we walked. Hours, about 10 kilometers, through jungle paths. It honestly felt like we were inside a movie. We crossed bridges, saw butterflies I will never have seen before, rivers, forests. It was magical and terrifying at the same time. finally we saw the sign, Machu Picchu, and we knew it was worth it. So after that we grabbed some lunch and we took a bus to Machu Picchu.
Bienvenidos a mi oficina, chicos.
So when you walk into Machu Picchu, you feel it. The energy is unreal. Machu Picchu was built in the 15th century by the Inca Machacuti. It's believed to have been a royal state or sacred ceremonial site, but a secret between us, it was like a university for the most intelligent people at that time. When the Spanish arrived, they never found it, which is why it remained preserved for centuries until it was rediscovered in 1911. Standing there surrounded by mountains and ancient stone structures, it honestly felt spiritual. And yes, I met the influencers of the Machu Picchu, the alpacas. 10 out of 10 experience. Full recommend. So we were supposed to walk back another 4 hours. But last minute, one train line opened, saved our lives. Everyone literally started running to it. We got seats. Happiest moment of the trip. So the next day we went to Rainbow Mountain. Altitude over 5,000 meters. After the last hikes, I said no man, I took a ride instead.
Tomarlo como un boomerang, ¿no?
The mountain colors come from mineral layers like iron oxide, copper, and sulfur. That's why it looks painted, but it's not painted. Standing there felt unreal, to be honest. We have the snowy Andes on one side, and then you turn your back and you see the colorful mountains on the other. Nature is incredibly insane. Here we are going back to the airport to leave Cusco. I was so sad. Like, this was a really big experience in my whole life. The food was amazing. The places, like, they were taken out of a movie. But we had another plans to do in Lima. So after Cusco, we flew back to Lima.
Let me show you the sea and then I'll give you some food. Chico, look at that. That's the famous Pacific Ocean, the real Peruvian Sea. Right? Remember, we have over.
Tira, tira, tira Terezinha, tira, 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 tira Marilu.
Tower here. That tower, it has been used just to watch. Okay?
they have some theories about it. Some theories says the aliens came to build that. Others says the Incas, but it's really curious. And others says they just built it themselves to have tourists visiting all the time.
Mistura mezcla, en este caso van a probar una mistela de higo. ¿Conocen el higo? Figo, breva, fig. ¿Cuál es más dulce, el higo o la uva? El higo. El higo es más dulce, pero el procedimiento es el mismo. 70% del néctar del higo y 30% de pisco. Solamente tiene 15 graditos de alcohol. Nada más, chicos. Nada más. Pero a esta bebida le decimos que es engañosa como todos los hombres.
So I'm currently in my bedroom, my hotel room, and this is my last day in Peru. I'm honestly so sad because I do not want to leave since I really enjoyed this trip a lot. Peru is such a beautiful country, rich in culture, so I'm really sad about leaving. And for today, I don't have like so many plans. I'm going to buy some souvenirs, head down to the downtown area, and later I want to actually check out the water park with lights at night. And after that, I'll be heading to the airport. So let's go. If you're thinking about visiting Peru, do it. Stop overthinking and just book the flight. And if you want tips or help planning your trips, you can always message me on my social. I got you. I can also send you my whole itinerary and the name of the agency. We booked everything, and even the hotels and the places we stayed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to support small creators like me. That also let me know that you like this type of videos and I can create more vlogs like this. See you soon. Bye bye.